how do you plan to bring back oil and gas, software, and Amazon.com jobs into the state?
Tancredo has said on numerous times that he's going to appoint new members to the Oil and Gas Commission that will rewrite the rules that have pretty much chased the oil and gas industry out of the state and has made Colorado one of the least attractive states in the country to do oil and gas exploration. That's first and foremost how you bring the businesses back here. With regards to the Amazon and the software tax, we're going to eliminate it. The Democrats think by forcing companies out of business by increasing their taxes so much that they can't afford to be here, that they go somewhere else, that's going to bring in more taxes to the state. Well, those jobs are not paying payroll tax. Those jobs are not paying sales tax when they go out and buy things. That's negative revenue coming into the state. We need to rescind both of those taxes and get those jobs back in Colorado and get Coloradoans back to work. And I'm sure Congressman Tancredo will do that with us as well.
In your understanding, what is the role of government in the healthcare policy?
To get out of the way. The role of government is to make sure that we have a free enterprise system where everybody has the choice to get the best health care they can for their own families and their own situation and allow the free market system to work. What we have seen over the last 10 or 20 years here in Colorado is we've had legislatures and governors that have put mandate on top of mandate on top of mandate to insurance companies to provide services that some policyholders may not want, but they're having to pay for it because the legislature tells a free market company how they have to spend their money and what kind of services they have to provide. That's like telling, Ed Bozar's Chevrolet what cars he has to sell, and that's not the government's role. But also we have to limit the liability insurance that the state is requiring health insurers to cover. We are increasing costs for doctors across the state and across the country by the way we are forcing them to have to pay exorbitant liability insurance costs. When I came into the legislature, we lowered the liability to $250,000, and when Ritter and the Democrats got in, they increased that liability limit. So we need to go back to what we had originally and bring it back down and make Colorado more competitive that way as well.
What is your position on amnesty, border security, and other immigration issues such as anchor buildings?
I'm here for Tom Tancredo.
What's Tom?
I don't think I need to explain what Tom Tancredo's position is on those issues. Tom Tancredo has been the leader in this country for the last 10 years on immigration. When Tom got into Congress, there was no effort whatsoever on controlling our borders and controlling illegal immigrants coming to the United States and coming to Colorado. When he got in there, he started the Illegal Immigration Reform Caucus. And as you all know, Tom became a worldwide phenomenon because of his efforts on that. It is his goal to make sure that Colorado does not have the problems that California and Arizona has. It is his plan to put in reforms that ensure that we are not paying for illegal immigrants to use our social welfare systems, to burden our school systems, and to burden our prisons. And I guarantee you, if Tom gets elected, he will pass, with our help in the legislature, a bill similar to 1070 in Arizona. Tom will sign a bill to make sure that everybody that registers to vote is an American citizen. He will sign a bill to make sure that everyone that is going to a college is a U.S. citizen or a legal resident, and that we're not subsidizing illegal immigrants with in-state tuition. Tom Tancredo has been the leader and the hero on illegal immigration issues, and I assure you, when he becomes the next governor, that will be his #1 agenda when he gets elected.
Tom's position on energy policy? How will he support energy development in Colorado?
Again, the number one way is to increase the supply. And the way to increase the supply is to get government out of the way and allow the free market system to work. He will appoint members to the Oil and Gas Commission that will improve the drilling and exploration environment in Colorado. He will also force the PUC to go back to their original mandate, which was to make sure that the consumers, all of us, are paying the lowest rate, not dealing with social policies and social engineering of ensuring that the environmentalists get their way and make us pay for it. I don't have a problem with renewable energy. I encourage renewable energy. But the issues that must be discussed is, can they compete in the free market? If they can compete in the free market, then that's great. Let's do it so that the consumers can get the most energy they can at the lowest price. But right now, the PUC, with Governor Ritter's appointments, it doesn't matter what the cost is to you and me. All that matters right now is how much they can push the environmental agenda at our cost. And I assure you, when Governor Tancredo gets elected, it will be a much different PUC board.
What is the one most important thing the government should do to revive the economy and affect creation of more jobs?
Again, it's the free market. Government needs to get out of the way. Government needs to encourage investments in Colorado. As you've seen that Governor Ritter has done, and what Mayor Hickenlooper has done with his massive tax increases over the last 4 years, he has pushed companies like Frontier Airlines out of Denver. We need to go in a different direction. We need to lower taxes on businesses. We need to do away with the business personal property tax. We need to change the labor laws in Colorado to make sure that companies are viable and have the ability to expand in Colorado. But we also need to look at the regulatory environment, not only in the oil and gas industry, but across the board. Under Governor Ritter, they have increased rules and regulations on businesses. They continue to make it more and more expensive to do business in the state of Colorado, and they're leaving left and right. But we also need to turn back the dirty dozen tax increases. Congressman Tancredo has said time and time again, when he gets elected, he will push back all 12 of the dirty dozen tax increases. That's what we need to do. Those tax increases increase the cost of doing business in Colorado at a time when we can least afford it. We need to be encouraging those businesses to be hiring people, to be putting people back to work, to be paying taxes, and making Colorado the most competitive state in the country. Governor Ritter hasn't done that, Mayor Hickenlooper hasn't done that in Denver, and we need to make sure that we bring Colorado back from where Governor Ritter and the Democrats have pushed us over the last 4 years.